All right, I'm gonna let you guys in on a very interesting story that happened about 14 years ago, roughly. I owned a 1987, a red 1987 Nissan Sentra. True story. Was going well, was one of my first cars, loved it, got pulled over. I don't know why, maybe because the car was red. I remember roughly around early 2002 or mid 2002, around there. I was with one of my best friends, Mark. We were driving on the 110 freeway heading north to Pasadena. I don't remember where we were going. He hit the clutch. It was an automatic transmission. He hit the clutch on reverse and then neutral while we were where we were driving. So we get back to San Gabriel, Rosemead. We're gonna crash for the night. All I remember is Mark saying, okay, she needs to rest, meaning my car needs to rest. Okay. The next day, I pull out of the driveway, reverse and neutral on the transmission was no longer working. Great. Now what the fuck do I do? I had to go to work. I had to go to band practice in Burbank from East LA. It was interesting. So everyone's asking to reiterate this story. So everywhere I went, I had to fucking strategically park and drive everywhere. It was a nightmare. I should have died in that car. For example, when they first built the Disney Music Hall, I had a job interview at one of the coffee shops downstairs. Metered parking, cool. Strategically parked in the meter parking perfectly in between the two lines. This asshat decides to back into me this close. And granted, my neutral and reverse do not work. I could only go and drive. That's it. So I had to wait 3 hours for this son of a bitch to pull out. Moved up just a little bit, just to kiss his bumper a little bit, and he was accusing me of hitting his car. And he made a big shit about it. But once I told him my situation, he looked at me, laughed, and jammed after 3 fucking hours. So everywhere I went, this 87 Nissan Sentra I had did not go in reverse, did not go in neutral. It was too broke to fix it. I worked at the Montebello Mall. Each time I would pull into the mall, I'd have to drive all the way in to the next parking spot so that way I could pull out and drive forward. Always in drive. And if someone pulled in front of me, I was fucked. And also what I would do is pull up to driveways so that way I can just pull out. It was interesting. But it all came to an end when I was going to practice in Rosemead with the band I was currently playing in. The car just gave out and that was it. Very interesting. But someone wanted to hear that story again, something that was very interesting in my life. But a red 1987 Nissan Sentra that did not go in reverse or neutral. And that's the story.